All right, welcome back. So we're gonna draw Lasher now. That's the final of the 5, if I'm not mistaken. Ramon Hernandez from Earth 616. Lasher. Okay, so again, I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put Lasher. So I probably want to see if I could do a couple more today, and then we will go from there. So let's see here. Where can I put Lasher? I could put him up here, maybe. Because I want to put the Grendel at the top corner here eventually. Like Grendel's like a dinosaur type character, but he's small, Drum's smaller. So I'm just trying to find the best place to put Lasher, because I also want to see if I can put Sleeper in. If I have time to do Sleeper today, I will. And that will probably be it for today. Maybe I'll put Lasher like here, over here, maybe. We got a little timer going there. Something like that. We'll do that. Okay. Let's actually bring this over a little bit so you guys can see. Okay. Hi Tony. Hi sir. Hi SS Style. Okay. So let's go ahead and draw Lasher here. Maybe right here. Okay. So someone was asking me about my comic book experience, which I talked about ad nauseum before. But first things first, let me try to get a nice layout going for Lasher here. One interesting thing about Lasher, though, is that he doesn't have like teeth, or the way I've seen him drawn. It's mostly just his tendrils. That's the biggest thing. So I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to contain these tendrils here. Because I want to make sure I could draw behind him also, right? So, something like that. Have I drawn Agent Venom? Not yet. And don't worry, Agent Venom will be here. That's definitely one we're going to include. So let's talk quickly about my Marvel and DC experience. So my first job at DC was technically DC and technically wasn't. It was a comic book called Tokyo Storm Warning with Warren Ellis. I met Warren Ellis on a message board. He used to have a message board back in the day, guys. Back in those days, my friends, there was no Twitter, no YouTube, but there were some message boards here and there. The more popular ones for comic artists, they were Mark Millar, prolific comic writer Mark Millar. He had one that was called Millar World. Brian Bendis had one as well. I forgot what his was called. And then maybe some of you guys remember his board. I don't even know if he has them. So it was more like message boards. And then Warren Ellis had a message board, which I forgot what it was called again, his message board. So I met him there on his message board. I would post art on the message board. and that's how he kind of noticed my art. And at first, he approached me to do a comic for a company called Broken Tree. I think it was called Broken Tree Comics back in the day. And I don't know what the story was about or anything, but I was tied into what I was doing at Dreamwave at the time. So I couldn't take the job then. But then after that, my Transformers work was kind of dying down. So Warren came back at me and he offered me to do a title called Tokyo Storm Warning. And it's very kaiju-ish. It looked exactly like Pacific Rim. Let me just say that way, okay? And when I say that, when Pacific Rim came out, I personally thought it was an adaptation of the comic I worked on. I really did. A lot of the designs, the design of Gypsy Danger, the designs of the suits that the pilots wore, it was very similar to the ones I designed for that series. Very, very similar. Though at the same time, what I kind of designed wasn't original. A lot of things look like what I designed, so I'm not going to say that they ripped me off exactly, but it was very similar. Very similar. So I would like to say I created Pacific Rim, but I did not. No. But if you look at those drawings that I did back then, very similar to Pacific Rim. But anyway, it's beside the point. But even before that, let me get into this part of the story. At first, Dreamwave offered I was going to draw Transformers, the regular series, with my friend Chris Aracini. So me and Chris. My very first comic I worked on was Transformers Armada, and then we did about 5 issues, and I was late. I will admit, I wasn't the most professional. I was late with the book. And the first book, not that it's an excuse, but that's exactly what happened. I was late. So, Pat did some fill-in issues. And then I believe it went to Guido, my friend Guido Guidi. He took over after that. So we discussed what me and Chris would do after. And the discussion came that we would take over the Transformers G1 regular title. And that was all well and good. But then they came back. They're like, oh, actually, we're going to give that to Don Figueroa, who's actually one of my friends, amazing artist. Couldn't, to be honest, he was a fantastic choice for it. But they told me, okay, you guys will work on G2. However, that won't come out for another year. And we'll try to keep you busy until then. I'm like, another year? I have bills to pay, man. I need to do things. So I asked Warren if he had anything else for me. And he offered me Tokyo Storm Warning. Okay, Pacific Rim. I'd love to say it's Pacific. I say it's Pacific Rim. It wasn't Pacific Rim, but it's very similar though. I'll admit, very, very similar. Like you'll probably look at it and you're like, James, you're crazy. It's not similar. I feel the similarities, but it is what it is. Because it's like I am actually credited as a co-creator of Tokyo Storm Warning. This is like, oh man, because if it is an adaptation of it, like, do I get a little bit of money here? No, it's all water under the bridge at this point, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so I decided to go and do it for DC. And then I got real excited. It was a great opportunity because, you guys know I was a big fan of Brian Hitch. I was going to have Brian Hitch's inker, Andrew Curry. He was going to ink my stuff. I had people on review sites saying my art was just as good as Brian Hitch. So it was a fantastic opportunity. But me being not professional, a little bit naive, I was very late on that book. I was very late. No one to blame but myself. because I knew if I did well, that would have led to a lot more stuff for DC, but it didn't, unfortunately. Well, I'll take that back because it actually did, but I was extremely late. I got, a lot of life changes during it. And then, was what it was. But it was a fun first experience with DC itself, okay? But again, I didn't do the job properly. I didn't do the job properly on me. Not anybody else, on me. But that did lead me to, with that on my resume, that did lead me to be getting a Wonder Woman job. A while later, I think it was like later in the year, Ivan Cohen, the editor of that book. So Scott Dunbier was the editor for Tokyo Storm Warning. And I was asking Scott like these absurd questions. I forgot what it was. I was asking him these absurd questions, but then I would keep asking them, and then just like little things. I forgot what they were exactly, to the point where I tried to call Scott, and then he hung up on me. It sounded, well, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like pick up the phone and then closed it. That's what it sounded like. And again, nothing against Scott. Scott was actually really good to me. He was really good to me, but I was the late one, I am, and that's one thing you learn, especially as you get more experience. I would say get older, but more experience. When you're back then, you're the one you're blaming everybody else for things. I was blaming, Warren didn't finish the script on time, like blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, looking back, hindsight's 2020. I look back, no. I was the reason that book was extremely late. I was the reason why they didn't offer me any more work later on. It's that self-awareness. I think that gets to you, Like for example, there was a lesson learned from that, okay? And while I'm drawing here, your life right now, and this is a little advice, right, for everybody. Your life, the way you're living right now, is especially when you're older, okay, when you're living on your own, okay, is a reflection on you and what you did. Your situation in life is a reflection on you, okay? I believe my YouTube channel is where it is right now because of my decisions, okay? And when I say right now, I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm saying that in a way of why I can't make this like a full-time living. It's because of the decisions I personally made with it, I made wrong choices. I wasn't consistent. Like a lot of those reasons is why I didn't succeed. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to blame the YouTube algorithm. I'm not going to, it was my decision, my fault. Why? And that's okay. Once you realize that, okay, now I can take a step back. I'm not going to blame the world. I'm going to step back and, okay, what am I going to do about it? What you going to do about it? So if I'm in a certain situation, okay, if you want to blame the world, you know what I mean? Okay, you can do that. But then now what? Now what you going to do about it? Well, I plan on doing something about it, So it is what it is. Okay, so there you go. That is Ramon Hernandez, Lasher, my friends. That's Lasher. What time is it now? It's 6:30. Okay, this is what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to pause this right now. That wasn't even recording on the top. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording here. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do right now, my friends. This is what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat here. I have to draw for 51 seconds. 51 seconds, okay? So what I would like you guys to do is to tell me what should I draw for 51 seconds. 51 seconds. Thank you, Echo. I appreciate that. Thank you, Echo. What should I draw for 51 seconds? I'm going to pull back on this, by the way, guys, so you can see how this is looking. Symbiote Spider-Man. I don't know about that. Maybe not Symbiote Spider-Man. Maybe something a little different than symbiotes, because I drew a lot of symbiotes today, right? Batman. That's good. That's an easy one, Matt. Why don't we do that just to start us off? Do Batman. All right. Let's do Batman for 51 seconds, guys, okay? So this is what we're going to do. I should record this with my phone. It'll be easier. Let's see if I can record it with my phone. Okay, just give me a second to I'll just do this in this stream, guys, because I am going to go to the gym with my son. So we will continue this Venom piece probably tomorrow. If I have a little bit of time this afternoon, I might come back this afternoon. Wait. This paper is messed up. Okay, so put a paper here. So I have to draw for 51 seconds, okay? Let me see if I could okay, hold on, I have my phone here on a tripod. Kind of want to record this in app almost. Okay, so just bear with me, my friends. Bear with me. Whoops, drop my phone. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. This will go. Okay, that should go. Then I'm going to put 51 seconds on my phone here. Okay, so let's change this to oops. 51 seconds. 51 seconds. There we go. There we go. 51 seconds. Get back in my chair. Because I'm trying to record on my phone here, guys. I'm trying to record on my phone. So I gotta try. Okay, guys, you guys ready? Record up here too. 51 seconds, guys. 51 seconds. Here we go. Let me start recording on this too. Start recording here. Okay, guys. 51 seconds. Look at it draw in 51 seconds. Here we go. So for 51 followers on the channel, I'm going to draw for 51 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who am I drawing here, guys? Who am I drawing? Forty seconds already. I'm a little out of practice. "29 seconds. 23 seconds. 16 seconds. 11 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. I needed 9 more seconds. When did I get 9 more followers? I needed 9 more followers. There you go. There you go. That was me drawing Batman for 51 seconds. What do you guys think? Batman for 51 seconds. There you go, for 51 followers. There you go, guys. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for today. I have to go hit the gym with my son. I'm going to pump some iron with my son. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining in on the streams this morning. We did like 5 streams in an hour. So 5 streams in an hour. So I'll be back soon. We will finish off, trying to draw. Probably for the next ones, I'll just... I won't separate them into different streams. We'll just do like one long stream. Let's finish off this Venom piece here. Okay, guys? Okay, thank you guys for watching. You guys are the best. My name is James. I am the Box Office Artist. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.